Alright, I think we're live. So, what's up, y'all? It is 2:39 right now, and we're gonna go ahead and get at least a couple hours of stream in for y'all. So, like I said, I did give a quick message in the earlier clip, I guess, as soon as I got home. But yeah, so it's 2:39 right now. I'm leaving the house just to drop my car off real quick at the shop in about 2 hours and 20 minutes. We'll just say 2.5 just to be safe, but yeah, so I'm dropping that off. That should only take about 15 minutes. Take me about another 10 to get back home. So like I said, I should be on back on around 5:40, 5:45 Eastern time. For Pacific, that's about 2:45, give or take PM. So if you do happen to see this pretty soon or happen to join the stream, I'll remind y'all, when I see y'all join. Yeah, that's the basics. As soon as we get back home after we drop it off, we will be hopefully gaming for the rest of the night. Tomorrow's only a half day, which, as said earlier, we are very excited about. Because, I said, especially for our knees and everything, it's crazy because after like 3 weeks, they're still, yeah, give or take about 3 weeks now, yeah. They're still acting up and everything, so we're trying to play it careful, but yeah, it's tough sometimes, I'm not gonna lie to you, so. Because we like seeing moving and everything, we don't like sitting still like we have the past 2 weeks, which has been the part that's honestly the only bad part. Everything else has been pretty smooth running, so. Yeah, that being said, give us just a couple minutes to go ahead and load up the solos, and like I said, we'll get at least a couple hours of content in for y'all before we leave, so. But again, the trip's only going to take about 30 minutes, like 30, 40 minutes, so just keep that in mind. Like I said, if y'all happen to see this before y'all plan to get on, hopefully you do so that we can time it out just right, so. Again, love all y'all, and we'll be back as soon as the match starts. Alright, let's figure out where Sponky Donky Jace was going to land here. I am pretty sure, hopefully I don't miss too many shots or anything, but if we are missing, we're going to try for you. I think the only bad thing, well, it wasn't even bad, just kind of how I am, I guess. So I was, we came back from first break and we were still waiting on, like to see exactly what I could do with my sitting duties and everything for the week. And we never exactly, let's murder this person real quick. Kind of a close call, but definitely had a lot worse. But yeah, so basically after our first break, we came back and we were just chilling for basically almost 2 hours. So essentially that's right up to our second break. And yes, our boss had a couple phone calls to take and everything, you know, to settle in everything, is because he had just gotten there, you know, probably about 11:45 my time. I get that because I was low on shields, or low on health, so that's fine. But yeah, I'll keep going. So our boss got there probably about 2 hours after our first break. Just before, like I said. So I sit there just waiting, because basically, I'm trying to think of the right way to say it, but as far as the line work goes at work, basically there's 1, 2, 3, 4, basically about 5 or 6 positions, on the line, and, you know, all of them require standing, which is something I can't exactly do this week. So, I think they were sitting for about 45 minutes before they finally got it, so they went ahead and started working. Like I said, however, I couldn't do too much with them. So I sat in the office and waited for the boss to get there, chilled for a little bit while he answered, you know, some phone calls, and sure enough, about 11:45, he came back to me, said, you know, sorry for the delay and everything, I know you can't do too much. So today I did label and everything, which, like I said, is just putting labels on bottles, which currently I can do, you know, just fine. But yeah, he asked me if I'd feel up to doing that tomorrow, and I said, yeah, because I was doing really good this morning, and he said he appreciated that, and told me to go ahead and sign out for the full day, so I left around lunchtime, and I got paid for the full day. So I got home about, what time is it? Yeah, I got home about 2 hours ago, give or take. Beat the new, the trail, by the way, the little floppy things. That's funny. But, yeah, so we got home, we watched a little bit of TV, and we figured, you know, we'll pull up a little thing for y'all for a little bit, just give y'all something loose, you know. And even though I do go back in tomorrow, yeah, it's only a half day, so last week the half day ended at about 11:30. That was just because of, like, we were just labeling and everything, and we just finished our last pallet. So that could work out in our favor, but like I said, we'll see. Yeah, we're pretty excited about, you know, getting there early tomorrow. The only thing, I think I mentioned it in my clip just a little bit ago, but yeah, our car is having some issues again. I'm very glad it made it through my trip up to Ohio back in August, but now it's having some transmission problems. So I got the car from my dad basically, and he had it for I think about 4.5 years before I got it, or before I started like taking care of it, I guess, you know. Somebody just walking right next to me. I'll try and keep talking while I'm doing that. Alright, so we got that guy who was trying to pick axes. That was pretty good. But yeah, so honestly, I forgot part of what I was gonna say, sorry. Dang, actually, I forgot everything I was gonna say. My bad, man. As soon as I remember, we'll let you know. But let's go ahead and move forward in the match here. Let's not break our legs. He'd be a little bit spatial if you. attack. Let's do it. I'm more worried about this guy. Well, actually, they're both bots. But. I'm not killing every bot in this now. Yeah, bro, what you gonna do when your bot's gone? Nothing. Oh, hold up, let's get these infections over here. So far, so good. Nothing too bad. Besides this thing. Killed by auto shotgun by the bots. Alright, we're gonna go back to lobby real quick while we take a breather. Not just like 30 seconds, not too long or anything. We just kinda want to talk about the match. So I think I told y'all one of my main things about the Battle Royale was the, you know, referring to the bots especially, was how their HP is like. Now, I don't even know if it's their HP, because they seem relatively easy to kill. If you place your shots right, it's a matter of how much damage they deal to you. So, I'll land and I'll get let's say I get like a frenzy shotgun and one of those combat SMGs or something, and I'll empty everything I have into, 3 or 4 of them. Then I'll come up on the boss and, like 3 or 4 more will spawn next to him, and yeah, I see that as a problem, honestly, because it should be I guess I do agree it should be difficult to get like the medallion or everything, because that is like the better fault out of all of them, to be honest, like depending on if you get a medallion or a key card. It seems like the medallions are a lot better than the key cards, just so you know. But they do come with a greater risk and everything, like I said. So I just think like the damage from the bots should be downed a little bit, just to give you at least a little bit of a fighting chance as soon as you're dropping in. Because if you're dropping in, you know where the bots are at if you know the map well. But if you land at the wrong spot or something, or just in general, honestly, they can be in any house. So it's a matter of, are you going to find a few guns to have enough ammo to kill them? Or Modder, sorry, or are you just gonna get caught up in everything? So I think that's something they could definitely work on. I doubt they'll see this and work on it, but yeah, that's my thought at least. Anywho, dang, we're only at 14 minutes into the stream. Okay. And it's almost 3 o'clock, we're 7 minutes out, so like I said, about 2 hours from now, we're going to head up to the car shop, drop it off. We'll be back on about, we'll be home before then, but we'll be on about 5:45 my time, so about 2:45 Pacific. Just please keep that in mind if you happen to see this before then, because I would like to play with anybody that does see this. So yeah. Give us just a couple minutes, refresher real quick, and we will be right back to load the next solos match. I will do some of the Sponky Donky games right now, but we're going to wait for those until later in the evening, when it makes more, it's more fun in my opinion when it's dark and everything, and you're trying to move around and then you get scared, but yeah, we'll talk about that when we get there. But again, see you all in a couple minutes, and we'll get right back to some solos. Love y'all. Alright, so thank you for sticking around. If anybody is, or actually it's not watching, but yeah. So when y'all see this later, thank y'all for sticking around and watching the whole thing. I just got an update that I need to bring. So I said originally I was going to be home and ready about 5, 45, 6 o'clock my time, which would be about 2:45 to 3, I think, Pacific. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit later, unfortunately. It's just because I was asked to bring it to the shop a little bit earlier than expected. That's the only thing. It's not too bad or anything, but yeah. So we got to take the car there a little bit earlier. Yeah, that's about it. We don't have anything else we need to do besides that, I believe. So we should be home, like I said. So let's say we dropped the car off at, right at before 5 o'clock. And Dad gets off right at 5 o'clock, so I should only have to wait about 10 to 15 minutes for him to pick me up. And yeah, we should be on the schedule as far as streaming for tonight, so. Just want to give you all a quick update and everything, and we're gonna at least do one more solos before we, just wind down for now until we leave, and then as soon as we come back, y'all know the scans for today. Where are we gonna land here? Truthfully, this match, whether it is good or bad, honestly, will, depending on the placement, I guess. We'll see if we're gonna call this the last one or not. For now. And then we should be back up and running as soon as we get back home. We might see if we can pick up some dinner along the way, depending on if I get any messages or anything from anybody. Any of my people who hop on. They already got a gun, so that's already not working in our favor. And as long as well as us breaking half our legs, I mean. I'm sorry, I've actually been trying the past couple days and it hasn't seemed like it. Yesterday I will go ahead and apologize one more time because I know I got extra frustrated compared to usual. I think it's just because of the long day and everything, getting adjusted to new people working, and just in general, it's been a long week. It's the second week of us sitting down on one and everything, and yeah, so. Yeah, right now we're more concerned about letting out what's going on than doing good in the game, so I think that right there says a lot. We're taking care of ourselves generally for a change, so I am pretty big part of that. Hopefully y'all are too. But let's go and call it for now. Let me check what time it is before I do leave y'all. It is 3:08. Like I said, honestly, about 2.5 hours from now, so about 5:38, 5:40, 5:45 even. We should be back on for like the entire night after we get back. So hopefully you don't mind that the stream ended a little bit short today for the first run, anyways. We just want to go ahead and get at least half an hour in for y'all, give or take. I know we were okay for a little bit, but like I said, sorry about that. But I feel like we need to go ahead and chill for a little bit, catch a breather, watch some TV and stuff, and because we don't really have that long until we have to head out and go to drop our car off, so we want to make sure we're good for that as well before we get home. So again, I love y'all so much. I appreciate y'all for everything. When you see this, just please keep in mind that I did say what time I will be on later. If any of my viewers or friends do happen to hop on and, send me an invite or message me, there's a, let's say, there will probably be about It'll probably be about 2.5 hours before I'm actually on, ready to play with everybody. So I hope you all have a good night. Or no, why am I saying good night? I'm not done with the stream yet. Sorry, like I said, it's been. Dang. Dang, I really am that tired. Shoot. But yeah, like I said, hope y'all enjoying everything. And we will see y'all in a little bit. And hopefully, I get to play some of y'all. So, love y'all. Peace out. Jace Wizzle is out for now.